Hello guys. Sorry guys, I don't have much of a voice right now, and I also can't hear in my left ear because I have an ear infection. So bear with me. Just last week decided that I was going to participate in my first ever book event challenge experience. I've never done one of these before, so if I really suck at it, I'm sorry. But I've decided to do the reading rush this year. I'm so excited. It is previously called Booktubeathon. I'm so excited. I just decided that I wanted to finally participate in a book reading challenge because I watch them all the time and I've just never done one myself. I am so excited to share with you guys. I actually put in my book journal my reading rush list, and we're just going to go through each one. Read a book with purple on the cover, and for that one I actually don't have a physical copy of this book. I'm reading it on my Kindle app. It is You're My Pet by Yayoi Agua. Sumire, who is basically, she's been living her life just fine until one day she discovers that her boyfriend cheated on her. She gets demoted at work and her life is basically just spiraling out of control. She meets Momo, a homeless man, and everything is just kind of better and she's just kind of having a great time. And then her ex actually winds up coming back into the picture, and it's mysterious, but I'm really excited for this one. It looks so good. Like both of my Totoros in the back just like hanging out like at the tea party here. Lawrence, get down. Can you guys see my cat? He's just like climbing up on everything right now. The second one is a book to read in the same spot the entire time, and this is not that you have to read it like consecutively all at the same time in the spot. You can leave the spot and like stop reading the book, but you have to come back and read the book. So I also know that this challenge you are not required to read 7 books, like each of the 7 book challenge things, but I am going to try to my best of my abilities to do that. The book that I'm going to read in the same spot is a contemporary. I'm so sorry, if you guys saw my book sale haul, you would know that I don't have a cover for this one. It just didn't come with one, but it is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. This one I feel like it'll be easy because it is a contemporary, and I feel like I always fly through these, and also I don't know why. It's like they can have small font, but they're still super easy for me to like fly through, so I don't know what it is. If anyone else agrees, let me know. This book is about 2 friends named Sloane and Emily is kind of the more reclusive, quiet one of the bunch, and Sloane is the like more exciting, outgoing one, and that Emily is fully prepared to have a great fun summer, and then Sloane winds up leaving, and she only leaves her with a list of 13 like Sloane inspired things to do, and there's a boy who kind of helps her through this list, and it just looks really good. I'm super excited. I've heard a lot about this book in like years past. Like I feel like it was really raved about. The third book is Read a Book You Were Meant to Have Read Last Year, which I'm so excited about because this book I've really been needing to read. And that book is All the Light We Cannot See by Emily Dura. This book is about a girl named Marie who lives with her father in Paris near a museum. When she's 12, the Nazis occupy Paris, and they wind up fleeing to live with her reclusive uncle in a house by the sea, where they carry one of the museum's most valuable jewels. In a mining town in Germany, Werner, an orphan, grows up with his younger sister, and they wind up finding a radio that tells them like news and stories from different places, and he kind of becomes an expert at like fixing these tools and uses his talent to crack down the resistance. So this one, oh my gosh, it looks so good, guys. I have been anticipating this one forever. I've heard that it's very good, it's very moving, and it just, honestly, look at that cover. Like, I can't ask for anything better than that, so I'm really excited for this one. The fourth book is Read an Author's First Novel, and this one I'm so excited about because I actually bought it for my sister, but I'm borrowing this copy. It is Flux by Orion Carlotto. I don't know why I keep saying names wrong right now. This one is a poetry book. Look at that cover. Oh my gosh, like what the heck. I don't think there's really any theme to it. It's just her first ever poetry novel, so it'll be really quick to read through, but I really just wanted to get some like variety. Like I wanted some graphic novels, some poem books, some just regular novels, some contemporary. I just kind of wanted to just do a random selection of books, and I saw that happening and I was just like letting it happen. The fifth one is read a book with a non-human main character, and for this one I'm going to be reading a classic, a children's book that I loved from my past. I love this book. I read the entire series and it was just monumental for my learning experience as a child, and now I feel kind of silly, but it's gonna be great and I don't even care. And I also don't have a physical copy of this book, so we're just gonna be probably finding it online or at the library or something like that. This one is The World According to Humphrey by Betty G. Burney. If you guys haven't read this book as children, I don't know what's wrong with you. It's okay. Basically, the main character is a class pet hamster named Humphrey, and if I believe right, I think that he kind of has like a voice through the entire thing, and he's kind of like the narrator. And it's all about like the classroom and how the teacher's kind of out to get him, and a lot more happens in the rest of the series, but I'm going to only be reading the first one obviously for this challenge. But I'm so excited, guys, you have no idea. But that's another thing that I wanted to include, was like a children's classic book. The sixth book is pick a book that has 5 or more words in the title. The sixth book is Where the Mountain Meets the Moon by Grace Lynn. This one is about young Min Lee, who lives in the valley of the Fruitless Mountain with her parents, and they spend all day working hard in the field. Her father's always told her tales about the old man of the moon, and she one day sets out to find him and to bring good fortune to her parents. Along the way she meets like many magical friends, and honestly it is a children's book, but I think it's a middle grade book actually. But I am really excited to read it. It looks so cute, and it has some like cute little pictures in it. And this one I feel like is going to be a breeze for me because I have always seen this book and I thought it was so cute and I've always anticipated reading it. Number 7 is read and watch a book to movie adaptation. I cannot speak today, I swear, guys. And for this one I decided to read another one from my book sale haul, my last video I believe, and it is The Other Bullion Girl by Philippa Gregory. This one I've been wanting to read so much. It is really hefty, so I'm hoping I can finish it. This one is about Mary Ann Boleyn, the sisters Mary Boleyn and Anne Boleyn, but this one is actually based around Mary. Everyone knows Anne Boleyn, I believe, through history. She was the wife of Henry VIII and she was murdered. She was very important. That obviously Henry VIII had a lot of wives, but Anne Boleyn I feel like was one of the most widely spoken of. I don't know. Anyway, but this is about her sister named Mary, and this is actually a story of how when Mary came to court, she was actually supposed to marry Henry VIII, and she had her sights set on him, and she sort of became like infatuated with him and started to adore him, and for some reason she became a pawn and did not wind up marrying Henry VIII, and they instead decided to have her sister marry Henry VIII, and it's just kind of about her story between like her kind of being jealous and angry with her sister, but also it's her sister, so she sort of has to like love and respect her. So yeah, that is my complete TBR for the reading rush. I hope this video wasn't too long. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys will watch my vlogs. I'm just gonna do vlog style throughout the 7 days. Hopefully I can upload every single day. I might wind up doing like a weekly one, or like split it up into 2 vlogs. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet. And also don't forget to subscribe if you want to see the rest of my reading rush videos and all of my other booktube vlogs and everything. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.